Cool off. That's it. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, so this is the built-up area to help you get past the ditch easily, instead of going down there in the trough. Just walk across here. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. You've done well, son. Getting through them bloody nettles. There you are, son. Good lad. Good boy. Right, come on. Come on, down you go. Come on. Right. Right, that's it. Right, good boy, son. Good boy. Right, so you can see my path coming through the nettles there. Right, now normally when I come up this track, I turn left there, go to the T-junction, turn right, and then go down to the 4 S-bends levels, back down to the main level, and then turn right and go back to the car. But this time I'm turning right and going up this track, what they use to go up and cut the trees down and bring them all down. So you've got beautiful views from the top. That's if I can get right along, like I don't know, because I've never been this way for a long time. One of the first times I came up here, me and Jimmy went along here. But look, the trees. I don't know if the track will go around past them and then go up. Now this is going to give me a burning question. What the hell is a portaloo doing up here? Now it's obviously, it was in use with the forestry guys cutting the trees down. If they would have went in there gone for a poop. But it's normally at the side of the road, so they can easily get to it. But that's just an funny, it doesn't belong there. It's like, sticks out like a sore thumb. Portaloo. Right, am I going to be getting up this path and right along to the far end, where I look down into the valley where I walked from the car to go to Whiteburn Shank Cottage. The first time we came along here, they had chopped all the trees down, and me and Jimmy went along here with cameras, and we stood on one of the trees where they chopped it down, and it was just a big stump left, and they give you a 3-foot height. So we climbed up on top of it, and we could look forward and right down the valley to take photographs of roughly where the car's parked at that steel bridge. But the weather's lovely now. There's not a drop of wind. The sun's come out now. It's warm. So, I mean, I've got my thick sweatshirt on, but I needed to put it on for first thing this morning because it was nippy, and it's to keep you from getting scratched on your arm. It's like, I knew I was going to be scrambling through bits of trees and cutting through all that long grass and nettles, so that's why I wore my thick sweatshirt. But I'm warm now, like, obviously. I mean, they've got a deer fence up here and all to stop the deer going in and eating the tops of the trees off when they plant them again. Hi, son. Hi, so what are you doing? Good boy. So I was watching it when they were building this to go up here with the big caterpillars and that. I watched them build this road to go up here. What was all going on? So that was just obviously when they were first starting off to get ready to cut the trees down and carry them out of here. So coming down here, you can't miss that blue for the portaloo. A blue portaloo. I didn't know I was a port, and I didn't even know it. Right, more uphill. I'm knackered. Oh. He keeps going in the ditches as well to cool off. Good boy, son, good boy. Where you been, son? Where you been? Who's a good boy? Right, come on down here. Come on, down you go. Right, get on there. Go on, up you go. Away, up. Come on, up you go. Go on, up. Go on, up you go. Good boy. He's got more grass in his collar. He must have been running around in the ditch further on. Right. So this is where you start to get the height look. And you can look over there towards where Milk Cope Cottages, where they've chopped all the trees down there and all on the embankment. I wonder if I'll get to see the cottage in its grounds. Because there's the road at the top going round to go past this, so it'll be down in the dip over there. But you've got some beautiful views over there, look. So I came round those roads. I did a massive circular walk to go back past Milk Cope Cottage, which is down there. And I was going along all those roads across the top there. And it was just like S-bend, and it was going on forever. But I even come across a pack of 5 sheep with the big curly horns on the track further back there, which is surprising. We're migrating that far. Right, so you can see the 8-foot wire fence up there, the deer fence on the right there. Right, so I'll just go at the top of here, go right along to the end, have a look around 360 degrees and point my camera and take in all the views for you. Right, so if you look down there, you can see where you come down onto the main track at the bottom. After going round the 4 S-bends, you go around and drop down and down and down and down, 4 levels. Then you get down on the bottom turnaround point. You can see the quarry that I walk past, and you continue straight on up the little track which took us up that valley there, right up to the top where I had to climb over all the trees to continue with my journey going round. That was a hell of a bloody journey. Another one I was knackered after I completed. I mean, that's why I was falling asleep last night at 10:30 at night, because it's still catching up with us from Sunday's journey when I went to Scotland to go and see Wolf Cloak waterfall in the Crake Forest, and then drove right over cross country towards Selkirk and Capacrook to go and see the 3 reservoirs, Megget, Tala and Frood. So Milk Cope Cottage is straight along there through that gap in the trees, but it's over the hill and down the next dip, because the road for you go up to it is just down there at the right. But now you're beginning to see why I came up here for the views. Look, when you turn right round and point your camera up. But when I come up that hill, I says I turn left, then I turn right, and I come down that road over there. And then you can see down there where the S-bends are, we come down 4 S-bends to drop down to the very, very lowest level, where you turn right and go back along the main road down there, back to the car. Right, I just wanted to come up here to get the height and get the views down at the valley. Good boys, where you been, son? I know somebody's going to be knackered when we get home. You'll be just lying down and you're in the gas cupboard and going to sleep for your mum when you get home, so you're not pestering. You'll be too tired. I'm not going to meet him. So they've obviously replanted all the trees in there that they've chopped down, and that's why they put the deer fence up around it to protect them. So you normally see all those little green sleeves that they put them in to stop the deer eating the lower branches of the trees, to give them a chance to grow before they're destroyed by deer eating them. Right, so if you look down, the main track's going right along in front of us at the bottom, and there's the red track that goes up and round the left and goes up to Millcope Cottage from the bottom track. So my car is further up the track around the corner. So when I go right to the top end of this track, I may be able to look down to see where it is. We're having the height. But if you look ahead, you can see where the road's coming into the valley that I drove along over the 4 bridges to get in the valley here. And you can see the River Alwyn snaking round and round S bend after S bend, coming up the valley as well when you're driving up there. Beautiful. Right. Here's a reverse point. So there's the gate to get into the deer pen, beyond the inside the deer fence, just there. Let's pan round again. So if you look over there now, you can see the road that I took to go right round, then go to the top, right round again, then up top of that valley, round the top end of it, past it, up there, and then round the S-bends again, past that valley that's going up there. Then eventually came along the road, then come off the track where it was all churned up by the tree harvesting, and I just dropped down where they've cut all the trees down there into the through the Millcope Cottage grounds. Again, good boy son, good lad. Right, so I'm just looking ahead to see if I can see any sheep up here that's migrated up. I wouldn't have thought so, like, but I'm always on the lookout. So if you look over there to that steep bank, you can see all the little skinny trees that's crisscrossing each other inside. So they're the kind of places that you cannot walk through. You've got to climb through them, duck underneath them, squeeze through them, wherever. It's a nightmare. Views are spectacular up here though. See right round. So now you can see why I wanted